We're here with senior kicker, football player Brayden Bennett. Brayden, thanks for your time this morning. Let's start by kind of taking us back to last week. Last Friday, team usually does morning walkthrough, and then you actually went to the golf course for a round of golf with our as a member of our golf team as well. So dual sport athlete here. Just kind of talk about in general maybe what that means, what that encompasses, to be able to manage two seasons, two sports that are in season, and just what that experience is like, and maybe take us through your timeline last Friday as a student athlete.
Yeah, definitely. I find myself a lot during the week. Practice for football is in the evening times from 4 to 6, so that's always football time. And then during the day, I usually find time to either go out and play 9 holes if I can, or go to the driving range, or just putt. So I can stay somewhat fresh on the golf course too. So Friday was a little interesting. We had morning walkthrough, like you said, at 7, and then right from there I left. We actually left at 8:30 to go play a WAC tournament in the Novi area. Played 18 holes and then came back late, and then had to turn right around on Saturday morning and leave for St. Francis, Illinois. So it was a little bit unique for sure.
Yeah, good. And not only did you play a round of golf, but you actually placed pretty well for the team. Best finish of the year for the team, at that WAC jamboree. Maybe just talk a little bit about how you stay sharp, how you stay focused, how you just kind of take it one day at a time, in the grand scheme of things, but be able to lock in when necessary to, be competitive on the golf course, and which we'll get to in a little bit, kick game-winning field goals.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually kind of nice to play, kind of get your mind clear when you're struggling either at golf or kicking, maybe you have a bad day. It's kind of nice to be able to go out and do something different, and then kind of regroup a little bit. So having two different sports it's challenging for sure. It's tiring, but it allows you to kind of stay focused
right
on when that time comes. So it's kind of nice.
Cool. And obviously your number was called a couple times last week. Maybe just take us through that game on Friday. A couple opportunities early in the game with some extra points, get out there, get some kicks in, field goal at the end of regulation, and then obviously the game winner. Just take us through that game.
Yeah, it was a very unique game. Our team kind of went through a lot of adversity, and lost some key guys early, and kind of had to battle through it. We had 189 yards in penalties, which is a little rough, but ultimately, at the end of the game, I knew it was kind of coming down to that time, and so I was just trying to stay dialed in the best I could. Went out late, ended up making one, and they iced me, and had to go out for another one, and ended up missing that one. So I was just hoping that my time would come again, and ultimately in overtime it did. After a huge turnover by our defense, we were able to get something going pretty well. So I was able to put one through to cap off the game.
Cool. And talk a little bit about be able to score 21 unanswered from a team. Just talk about what that being a captain, leader on the team, what that meant to be able to keep the group together, and kind of maybe at what point did like, hey, we have a chance here, and let's finish this thing out.
Definitely. Well, with being my last year here, and a lot of the guys are the same, especially the guys that have been here for full 4 years and started most of those plays. We've been through a lot. We've seen a lot of things, a lot of bad things, more or less, from our freshman and sophomore year. So I think it really kind of helped prepare us for bad situations that we can kind of overcome and get through it.
And last year, to kind of talk about that improvement with the program and the senior class. This week, for the first time in school history, the team was ranked in the top 25, coming in at 23. Just talk about what that means to see that progression as a senior, and kind of what that means for the team moving forward now with expectations.
Yeah, it's great. We finally are seeing some results. Seeing our process pay off, and it's special. I mean, for the seniors for sure, it's very special to see. So.
Good. Well, congratulations again on the game last week, and good luck this week at St. Xavier heading into week 6 here.
Thank you.
Senior kicker Brayden Bennett.